I was thinking about something that I said on the vlog a couple of days ago. Why don't we live life trying to get this feeling right here every day of peace, that vacation feeling? Why don't we chase that all the time for our lives? I wanted to expand on that. Why do you go on vacation? Why go? I think 9 times out of 10, vacation, true vacation, is not about something you're running to. It's about something or some things you're running from. If we agree that vacation so often is about running from some things temporarily, getting away, escaping from some things temporarily, why aren't we trying to figure out a way to escape those things permanently? I just think it's a good question to ask. You know, sure, when you go on vacation, there are a lot of things you want to do, depending on where you're going. But I think more than that, vacation is about things that you really want to escape from just momentarily for a few days, a weekend, or maybe a week. I want you to think about this. If there is a peace and a freedom that you experience, that I experience while I'm on vacation at the beach or some other place for vacation, then why aren't I trying harder to find that every day in my life, every weekend and every week in my life? That kind of peace and that kind of freedom. We get one shot at this on this earth, and then it's into eternity for all of us. So if we get one shot at this, what are we really doing with that routine? Are we on that hamster wheel and it's just work, sleep, eat so that we can afford the occasional weekend vacation? Well, if that's it, that's not enough. And I think so often we form bad habits. You know, we form bad habits in everything else. So we form the habit in our life of constantly worrying about everything, about money, about jobs, about the future. Here are some Bible verses that have stuck with me and at times remind me how I ought to live. Psalms 55, verse 22. Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. Cast your cares on the Lord. I care a lot. I worry a lot. I shouldn't. Here's another example why. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. Cast your worries on Him. Be anxious about nothing. You know, and I don't think I would go so far as to say that I'm saying, you know, figure out a way to be totally carefree. I don't know that that's it, and I certainly don't think it's just be lazy and lay around and do nothing all the time. That's the key. I think that's opposite. You know, one of the things about having joy and having peace in your heart and in your life is also having a purpose. Having joy and having that peace you're looking for is not an absence of hard work. My belief is that we're made to work, but what should that work be? You know, I get a great sense of accomplishment out of being creative, finding a way to communicate. It's what I do for a living. It's not even like work. I'm so fortunate in that regard. So some people might call it work, a job. It does provide a living for us, but I certainly enjoy doing it. It goes back to that whole thing of what some people say, find something you love doing and figure out a way to do that the rest of your life. Absolutely. That's part of having that peace we're talking about. You know, joy, peace, and happiness also do not mean a total absence of pain and failure. Sometimes failure is the best thing can happen to you. Sometimes pain helps us to grow. It's like getting sore after you go lift weights. And so I guess what we're looking at is a theory. The things that cause stress and worry in our lives. Number one, the Bible says, be anxious for nothing. Cast your cares on the Lord, Instead of just talking about it, let's do it. And if I do that every day, regardless of whether I'm on vacation or not, I think I find that peaceful feeling, kind of a carefreedness, and that's what I'm looking for. And I think that's what everybody's looking for.
What? Who I am?